Hello and welcome to Sue Online. Today I'm at Sault Ste. Marie Community Theatre Center with Sue Barber, and she's going to tell us about the show that she producing and editing and whatever else. You do everything on these shows.
We try.
But before we do that, I want to talk to you about the bad news.
The bad.
This is your last show?
Well, it is here as a full-time teacher at White Pines. Yeah, I'm retiring at the end of this month. So we'll see what goes from here.
Are you are they gonna continue the program here?
Well, we still have a lot of arts courses running here. It looks like they are going to continue the musical theater course. At one point, it wasn't too clear, but it looks like it's a go. I'm not sure where we'll go from here, who will do it, or what. We're just going to kind of wing things as we can.
But that's just the musical side of it.
Yes, that's just doing the musicals and things like that. We still offer guitar, voice, dance, instrumental music, things like that. At least I think they're all still running. I hope so.
You have a lot to do with the whole program, don't you? Don't you do the musical side of it too?
Yeah, I do all the musicals. Plus, I teach, keyboarding and drama and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, they'll once I'm done in June, they'll look at getting new and younger teachers in to do this kind of stuff. So, it's good to get new people, right? Change is good. So we all, someone like the guy, my co-director.
Sounds like you're trying to convince yourself.
I am. I'm trying to convince myself, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Really, the theater in the Soo is in great hands because of Anthony Accetti. He is an incredibly talented man. He's a brilliant director, an incredible piano player, music director. The theater is in great hands with someone of that quality. So as long as he's here, we're going to be fine.
Is he going to put in as much time as you do?
Yeah, he puts in twice as much time as I do. The guy's a machine. Yeah, I don't think he's slept in 6 years.
I'm going to have to cut that laugh out.
Poor guy.
Okay, and then what's ahead for you after you're done?
Well, I could never not do theater. It's kind of what I do. It's not just what I teach, it's who I am. So I'm always going to do theater, whether I'm doing my own with Shot in the Dark Productions, whether I come here and help the kids, whether I just want to see what's coming up from here. So I'll always do theater.
Mm-hmm. How about appearing on a soap opera?
Yes, I heard there might be some options on a really amazing soap opera I've heard about called Tammy.
Okay, well, we'll leave it at that. That sounds good. Well, I wish you luck in anything you tackle.
Thanks,
I know it'll be a success.
We try our best.
And congratulations on your retirement.
Yeah, change is good for the soul, Mike.
Okay, now tell me about the show.
Oh, Company is a great show. It's a musical written by Stephen Sondheim. Stephen has written such great musicals like Assassins, Into the Woods, Sweeney Todd. He is a really talented composer, and he's written this piece called Company. And the term is basically the company of actors, but also people coming over for dinner, company. And it's a guy named Bobby. Bobby's having a birthday. He's getting older. Now we're working with young actors here, but nonetheless, Bobby's getting older, and Bobby hasn't committed to a relationship yet. He has 5 married couples as friends, and they're always saying, when are you going to settle down? When are you going to find someone? And he's like, we see all these couples through Bobby's eyes, and Bobby's not convinced that this relationship marriage stuff is worth it. He sees them fight. He sees them jockey for position. He sees them do where they're always trying to get at each other in public. He sees all the sort of negative side of working on a relationship, and he's like, I don't think this is for me. He has 3 girlfriends he won't commit to. At different times he's had these girlfriends. And he just, I don't think has made that decision yet. He's like, I've got too much to do in my life before I settle down. By the end of the play, he understands why people do what they do, why people fall in love and get married and commit to each other and go through the difficult things that are relationships. He finally figures it out, but it takes him a whole play to figure it out. Mm-hmm. So you don't know if the play is taking place live or whether the play is really taking place in Bobby's head. Because really there's a moment at the top where it's a birthday party for him, a moment at the end, a birthday party. And you don't know if they were there or whether he just went all through that in his head and then kind of came to that moment where he doesn't actually go to his own birthday party because he realizes it's time to go out and find out who Bobby is. Mm-hmm. Great show.
Getting back to the 3 girlfriends. In real life, Why would he get married?
Well, he's, true. Now, one of the three girlfriends has decided to leave him and move up to Cape Cod and marry. She wanted a family and realized Bobby was not for her. And just as she's leaving, he's saying, "Oh, I never thought to ask you to marry me." And she's like, "Well, I never thought to say yes." And then one's a real New Yorker. She's living her life. She's excited. She's motivated. She's artistic.
Sounds like real life.
Yeah, it really is real life. And then the third girl is this beautiful airline stewardess that he met, and she's very narrow in her life, and she even self-admittedly says she's a little dumb, and so he's not sure, I think, what he's looking for. It's almost, in a sense, if you look at the three girlfriends, it could be three aspects of the same person, really. So in his head, that could be one girlfriend. So you're just not sure sometimes where it's going. That's what I like about the play, because it's a true musical that's a little bit off, that makes you wonder where it's going, and it makes you think about things.
And who did you say wrote this?
Stephen Sondheim. Yeah, wonderful composer.
And you're directing?
Me and Anthony Accetti and I are co-directing, doing the music together, and just loving every moment of it.
And Val, as usual, is your producer?
Oh, Val's an amazing producer. We've got Leo Moore's doing our lighting design for us, and he's got all this creative new lighting ideas. Greg Marshall's doing tech. This is a show this year where we're going to try and go acoustic. So we're not miking the actors. We're going with an acoustic feel in this venue to see if we can get a more real sound out of the show and not rely on microphones, which is very daring for these kids, very difficult for them to do.
They're going to have to pick up the volume a little bit.
You've got to project and be clear. Yeah, it's a tough job for these kids. And it's Sondheim, which is tough music, right? So good for these kids for pulling it off. And they do very well. They really do.
Yeah, I've watched some of your plays, and they're just great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. It just
kids make them great.
You become amazed at, oh my God. And you really believe that you're right in front of what's really happening. This is really happening. This is not a play.
Disbelief. Yeah, you've got to buy it, right? You've got to buy it.
Well, once again, congratulations on your retirement. I'm sorry to see you go.
No problem, Mikey. We're all good.
I'm with Valerie Plus, and I want your feelings about the program ending here and what you're going to do.
It's really, really sad. We've had 10 years of great shows and great leadership by Sue Barber, and I think it's really sad that White